Years ago, a man named Paul Harvey stood before a microphone and shared a chilling vision called "If I Were the Devil." His words served as a wake-up call, making millions realize just how closely our world was drifting towards the return of Jesus. But there is a strategy unfolding today that he didn't mention, a deeper level of deception that we are witnessing in real time. Here is my version. If I were the Prince of Darkness, I would stop trying to hide the truth and start trying to exhaust you with it. I take the glorious hope of the coming of Christ and turn it into a source of fatigue. I would whisper into the ears of the watchers, pushing them to set dates and scream warnings for every season that passes. I'd build a mountain of hype, knowing that when those expectations fail, I'll have successfully raised a generation of scoffers. I'd use that disappointment to fulfill 2 Peter 3, making people sneer and ask, where is the coming he promised? Everything just goes on as it always has. If I were the devil, I would weaponize the headlines to make you numb. I'd flood your world with reports of famine, tremors in the earth, and the consistent drumbeat of war in the Holy Land. I wouldn't hide these things. I'd make them so consistent that you'd eventually stop caring. I'd fulfill Matthew 24 by letting sin run so rampant that your love for others and your fire for God would simply grow cold. I'd make the end time prophecies of Matthew 24 feel like a broken record, the same rumors of war, the same global hunger day after day, until you're too bored to stay awake. I'd stage a counterfeit move, a grand distraction to ensure that when the true thief of the night arrives, you're too distracted by the fake to recognize the real. If I were the devil, the last thing I'd want for you to do is look past the chaos and see my hand at work. I'd want you focused on the timeline, but blind to the Savior. I'd want you checking the news, but never checking your heart. I'd keep you so busy mocking the false alarms that you'd miss the sound of the final trumpet. In fact, if I were the devil, I'd be betting everything that you're too tired to keep watch. I'd just keep doing exactly what I'm doing, and I'd hope you'd never notice. But tell me, have you started to feel the numbness yet?